A little 160 meters sideband. I'm just kind of spinning the band on this little jewel. So far, it seems like everything works excellent on it. I'm really surprised at how well this little radio does work. You see my SSB. At least the camera's focusing faster this time around. 80 meters. I didn't do I just put it to the dot. I didn't do a real calibration, so it's somewhere in the realm, but I don't know. There was a little, I don't know if them guys are still in there. See if I can find them. I had an AM station, an AM QSO going on. They may be gone now. That sounds like no sideband. Sorry about that. I don't do 80 meters much because look at that noise. That's how bad it is no matter what receiver I use. It's just where I live. It is awful on 80 meters. You know, a little above and below it as well. It's just I forget how many megahertz range. I just have just awful noise like that. Anyway, let's get back to looking for this AM QSO. I don't catch the AM stuff too much. Sadly, I think they're gone. Oops. Put the AM with ANL. It does help some. A little bit. Not a lot with the amount of noise I got. Well, I remember it was between a little past 3.6. I don't remember exactly how far. Apparently, they've called it a night. Sideband again. I'm getting a little better at the sideband tuning on this little receiver. Still haven't cleaned it up. I mean, we're only about an hour or so later from the first video I shot of this unit. It doesn't really need much cleanup. It's just got a little bit of dust, you know, on the outside of the lenses and around the tuning knobs, but that's about it. I really like this radio. I mean, I know most people despise them. I haven't took the top off to see if it's had the modifications done. I know adding an extra large heat sink, so I think it's an FET that's in the front end of this, greatly stabilizes them from what I've read online. I almost wonder if this one's maybe had it done because it doesn't seem to drift. After I had it on for just a short while, it really settled down. And just, I really don't seem to have problems with it. Anyhow, back to the AM hunt here real quick. It looks like they're gone, but you know, I want to give it a shot once again. I know most of you hear AM, you know, 160, 80 meters. I mean, yeah, 80 meters. I'm sorry. I'm getting things really balled up. I'm on 80 meters. If I said 160 earlier in the video, my apologies. But I don't catch the 80 meters AM traffic very often. I don't come up. I just don't go to 80 meters that much because of my noise level. Well, they're gone. I'm gonna give it one last. One last scan. That's strange. I wonder why it's dropped so much there. I wonder if it's a tuner issue. Now, for some reason tonight, I just don't seem to have quite as much noise right there. Oh, never mind. The trim just changes a little bit in that. I had it tuned for a little lower, the trim. I noticed the trim makes a much bigger difference on this, even though I'm running that tuner than my Panasonic does. The antenna trim on it with the tuner functioning doesn't really affect things much, but it's realistic. It's a huge difference. It's something I'm going to have to get used to. I'm just used to leaving the Panasonic, you know, antenna trim in the same place like all the time. Look at that noise level. That is just awful. I'm sure you folks can understand why I hate 80 meters. Okay, I'm gonna have to. That's pretty close. That's not perfection, but then again, perfection it's not something I'm very good at. Anyways, a little bit more of it, longer than I wanted this to be, so I'm going to end it now. A little bit of 80 meter sideband. I wasn't quick enough with the camera to get the AM QSO a little earlier here. So anyway, 73s for now.